Hello and welcome to the Roturner training video. Today we will go over the safe operating of the Roturner as well as its maintenance and cleaning. Clients must be able to weight bear in order to use the Roturner. It's always best to have an OT or a PT do an assessment before use with the Roturner. The Roturner can be used with quite a variety of CPS scores as well as arm and leg strength. Check the wheels to make sure that they are secure. Check the red grips to make sure they have not come loose. Lift the brake toggle knob and rotate the unit through each of the 5 locking points, ensuring that each point locks securely. If you have a tall client or a short client, you may want to adjust the knee pad. Check the locks on the back of the adjustable knee pad to ensure that they are tight. If there are armrests on your machine, make sure that they are secure by pulling back on the red handles. If you feel any movement, tighten them with an Allen key. It's a good idea to practice with the Roturner before you use it with your client or loved one. Do a practice safety spin to make sure you have a clear turn all the way around. We recommend doing this every single time before you get a user into the Roturner. Some beds or chairs have armrests or rails that may interfere with the turning feature of the Roturner. Some clients may stand straight up, while others may be in a crouched position. A special feature of the Roturner is that it's locked when nobody is touching it. This is an intentional design to reduce user error and improve safety. There are 2 different locking mechanisms on the Roturner. To unlock the device in order to move it around, step on the black foot bar by the wheels. You can use this feature to glide the device closer to the user. For long distances, tilt the device onto its wheels for maneuvering from room to room. The second lock releases the rotation disc. Pull up on the toggle knob to release the brake. Align the rotation disc with the surface you are transferring off of, as well as the one you are transferring onto. Failure to do so may cause issues when you go to do your spin. Make sure that the front vertical bars of the Roturner do not interfere with your turn. Note, the handles on the bariatric unit are wider on the top than the standard unit, so make sure to leave a little bit of extra room for your turn. Once you have established the position of the device, have the user slide forward if they need to in order to place their feet on the yellow footprints of the anti-slip base. Do check that the user has slid forward enough to get a good ergonomic push off their feet. When their feet are on the base, they can further slide forward with the use of the red handlebars. The clients are encouraged to use any of the red handlebars that are most comfortable and best for their strength and ability. For those with lesser leg strength, ensure their knees are blocked using the adjustable knee pad. Before transferring anyone on a Roturner, make sure to do a practice spin so that you don't get caught up on the surface that you're transferring to. If you don't align the Roturner properly, you may hit one of these bars on the surface. There are 2 wheel positions when you're transferring someone onto a surface. The first one is 90 degrees to the bed. This positioning is okay when you don't need to push the Roturner in to use the cushion as a knee block for the person sitting on the surface. You can come straight in on a normal angle, or if you need a little bit more space, you can turn the machine for a 45-degree entry, which allows for a bit more space on either side. The second wheel position is opposite the surface that you're transferring to. You use this position when you want to push the Roturner in to provide a knee block for the person sitting on the surface. If moving to or from a wheelchair or any other seat with wheels, the caregiver needs to ensure the brakes are engaged on this seat. Each person who uses the Roturner has a different preference in terms of how they would like you to help them stand. In this case, we're going to use the back of Vicky's pants. Other options include a transfer belt or helping from the back. Always make sure that the person is slid forward enough so that they can get a good push off their feet. Some clients prefer to use the front handholds so that they can use their arms to help them stand up. Other clients prefer the front holds depending on their arm and leg strength. Once the person is seated, you can push the Roturner in for an extra knee block so they don't slide off the bed. The wraparound frame provides extra support for those that have less core strength, and the knee brace ensures that the person will not slide off the bed. We suggest that the caregiver is best positioned at the side of the user before beginning the rotation. This allows the caregiver to assist the client with getting up, as well as keeping a hand at their back, adding a feeling of security. It also allows the caregiver to feel how the client is responding to the transfer. Standing at the side of the Roturner also brings you face to face with your client or loved one, so that you can monitor them during the transfer. With your free hand, pull up on the rotation brake release found below the front middle of the frame. Pulling the knob up releases the locking pin, which enables the Roturner to turn. The caregiver will then rotate to the position required. There will be an audible click when the brake pin engages in one of the 5 slots depicted by the red dots. Once the client is sitting comfortably, the caregiver may remove the Roturner. Bathrooms are often challenging for people with disabilities and those with mobility challenges. Here we have a standard door frame, 29 inches, and the distance from the toilet to the wall is 25 inches, so it's a very tight space, but the Roturner can handle it. Always bring the Roturner with the wheels facing away from the doorway, so bring the wheels in first. This way, the wheels don't get in the way when the person is coming through the door and entering into the Roturner. Always ensure to do a safety spin before the person enters the Roturner to make sure you're not going to catch any fingers on bars, walls, or other fixtures. The Roturner can be used with any medical-grade wipes, including Cavi wipes and Virox. The Roturner should be wiped down after every use. Although the Roturner can be used with standard medical wipes, it should not be fully submerged in water. The Roturner can be used in a variety of different locations, as well as with a variety of different clientele. These locations include, but are not limited to, nursing homes, assisted living, retirement homes, convalescent care, in the personal home, in hospitals, rehab PT or massage therapy offices, dental offices, as well as in medical imaging facilities. The Roturner can also be used for travel. Use the Roturner at the airport gate to transfer onto an aisle or a Washington chair. It should be free to stow as it is a qualified mobility device. Let the Roturner help you have an easier travel journey. If you have any questions about the proper or safe use of the Roturner, please refer to the user guide attached to the unit. The user guide also has information about the warranty for your reference. You may also check the banner on the footplate for step-by-step directions for use. We hope that the Roturner can improve quality of life, dignity, and safety for your loved one or client, as well as improve efficiency and reduce injury for staff and family. Please visit our YouTube station, our Instagram, our Twitter, or our Facebook for more videos and more information about where and when you can use a Roturner. Thank you so much for your interest in Roturner.